If we now try and resize our browser window, you can see that obviously input and select tags are now going one under the other. But if we go further, you can see that the buttons aren't quite aligning right here. So what I'm going to do is to use slightly different approach for the buttons. If we now go back to our editor, open our index.html, scroll down to the section which actually contains our button, which is this row here with the column. We start with this div FLR. And what I'm going to do is wrap this entire section inside of another div with the class show for medium up, which means show for devices with the medium screen up. So all medium and large and XXL size monitors will display whatever is inside of this container. And that's again one of the classes that comes with the foundation. It's basically dealing with the visibility of the specific elements based on the media query. Now, if I select the entire, obviously collapse the entire block here with these buttons. Actually, I should collapse more than just these inside of the FLR container. So we've got all 4 buttons. If I just cut it all, paste it inside of this show for medium up. And if I now scroll down, and what I'm going to do is create another div. If I just collapse this entire thing so you know what I'm actually typing. So after this show for medium container, we're going to create another div with the class. This time it's going to be show for small only. So only on the small devices, which usually will be handhelds like smartphones. We want something different. And for this different, we will use unordered list with the class button group, again foundation class, and another class which will make sure that each button is exactly precisely same width. It's going to be called even-4 because we've got 4 elements. And now inside of this unordered list, if I just scroll up a little bit, we're going to start with the li, and I'm going to create 4 li containers. So first, second, third, and fourth. And now I'm going to expand this show for medium up and copy the, let's copy the first button here, which is a print list. If we scroll down, we're not going to be putting this button in the first one, but in the third container, because we want this as a third item. And then if we scroll up, the next item is this button clear completed. So if we copy this and paste it as last item, let's reduce the indent. And then first and second button will be add and clear entry. So if I copy this and paste this add in the first one, reduce the indent, and then clear entry, which is the second item here. If we copy that and paste it inside of the second li container here. So that's our show for small section done as well. If we now save it and preview in a browser, you'll see the difference straight away. So if we refresh the page, nothing happens yet because we are still in a desktop environment. Then we go to medium. Still nothing happens because obviously these buttons, the layout, which is the default one, is applied to medium devices up. So medium and large devices will have this layout. And then for small devices, you can see all these buttons have are now joined basically, and the width of these buttons is the same. Obviously, we've got a slight problem here because we obviously have these labels which are going on 2 lines and so on. So what we're going to do is for mobile devices, we are going to simply remove these labels. So add goes, clear entry also goes. Scroll further, print list goes as well, and clear completed is also removed. Now if we save it, go back to the browser, refresh the page, and there we go. This is what we're gonna see on the mobile devices basically. This is on the large, medium, and then for small we've got only this.